Hello everyone, welcome back to Core Science channel. I'm Dr. P. Masimutunga. So today I'm going to discuss A-level mathematics, pure mathematics paper 3, paper 31, October-November 2024. So here, okay, so you have to be familiar with the instructions that they are providing you, and so specifically here, the correct answers you have to keep to 3 significant figures and so on. Okay, so let's move to the first question here. Okay, the polynomial 4x cubed plus ax squared plus 5x plus b, where a and b are constants, is denoted by px, it's a function. And okay, it is given that 2x plus 1 is a factor of px. When px is divided by x minus 4, the remainder is equals to 3 times the remainder when px is divided by x minus 2. So find the values of a and b. Okay, so now here you have to find a and b. So we have two unknown, let's say non-variable or two unknown constants. So in that case, we may need two equations. Okay, in general, we may need at least two equations to solve. So we will have a simultaneous equation, and by solving that, you can find those two constants. Okay, so here, initially they gave us that 2x plus 1 is a factor. So by using what we can do, okay, let's try to find out. So we can just write as they're saying. So px, okay, px is this one, so which is 4x cubed plus ax squared plus 5x plus b. And we can write, since 2x plus 1 is a factor, then what we can factor of px. So what we can say, now you should remember the factor theorem. Okay, so according to factor theorem, what we can say, x equals minus half, right? X equal minus half is a root of px, right? Okay, it's a root. So how we can say that? Okay, x equal minus 2. So it's easy. When they say that something is a factor, the easiest way is just okay, let me change the color here quickly. Okay, so they told us that 2x plus 1 is a factor, right? So you can just equate it to 0, and so from that one subject x. So you bring 1 to the other side, so minus 1, and divide by 2. So x is minus half. So that is a root. Okay, so you can then, according to the factor theorem, if you substitute the root, then answer is 0. So we can write p minus half. So instead of x, we substitute minus half. So 4 here minus half cube plus a times minus half square plus 5 here minus half and plus b. So when we substitute the root into the function, answer is 0. And so now you can simplify this. Okay, so here you have minus half cube. So it's 1 over 8, minus 1 over 8, and we can cancel with 4, so it's minus half, plus here the square, so it is 1 over 4a, and then here you have 5 times minus half, so minus 5 over 2 plus b equals to 0. And then for this case, what we can do, I can just multiply all by 4, because I don't like to keep denominators. Okay, so I can multiply all by 4, so then you will receive here minus 2 plus a minus 10 plus 4b equals to 0. Okay, and so from that one I can have here, if I subject only a and 4b, so I can write a plus 4b equals to here minus 2 minus 10 minus 12 goes to other side, so plus 12. Okay, so let's take that one as the first equation. Okay, and then they gave us another information that px is divided by x minus 4. The remainder is 3 times the remainder of px divided by this one. Okay, so then again from that we can substitute those values. That means here the first one is, so we have to use the remainder theorem here. So we have to substitute the value. So x minus 4. That means if you equate to the 0, then it's x equal 4, and the other one is x equals 2. So you have to substitute them, and here they say that this equals to the 3 times the remainder and so on. Okay, so we can write here according to the remainder theorem. Remainder theorem. So we can say that P4 equals to 3 times P2. Okay, so then you can substitute x equal 4 and x equal 2 to these equations. So I can write here 4 times 4 cube plus a times 4 square plus 5 times 4 plus b equals to, here we have 3 times, so 4 to cube here plus a to square plus 5 times 2 plus b. Okay, so we can simplify this one. So here you will have 256. So you can use your calculator. 4 square 16a plus here 20 plus b equals to, okay, so here we have to even multiply by 3. So 2 to the power 3, 8 times 32, 96. So here 96 plus 2 square is 4 times 3 is 12, and 5 times 2 10, 10 times 3 30, and then 3b. Okay, so you can subject again a terms with a and b. So I can take, so 16a, other side we have 12a, so it should be 4a when we take them to one side. So it's 4a, and about b, here left side we have b and the other side we have 3b, so I can write minus 2b, and then the numbers here 56, 20, and so when you simplify you will receive 150. Okay, so this is the equation 2, right? So now you have to solve the simultaneous equation in order to find a and b. So first what I'm going to do is Okay, here in the first equation, I have positive 4b, right? Plus 4b. And the second one, I have minus 2b. So if I multiply the second equation by 2, I can create 4b. And so then if I add them, I can cancel out plus 4b and minus 4b. Okay. So I will write equation 1 plus 2 times equation 2. Okay. So then I can write a plus 4b plus then 2 times equation 2, right? So 8a minus 4b and equals to, previously we had 12 minus and 150 times 2, 300. So we can write here 300. Okay. So here we can cancel out. And so we have here 89a and equals to 288 minus, so you can divide both sides by 9. So it's minus 32. And then you can use the equation 1 or 2. It's up to you. So I will use from equation 1. Equation 1. Okay, a is minus 32. So minus 32 plus 4b equals to 12. And so we can bring to the other side. So plus 4b equals to 44 and divide by 4. So b equals 11. Okay. Now the question 2. Right. Find the exact value of x cube. Okay. The limit goes to 1 to 3 x square plus ln x square ln x 3dx. Give your answer in the form of a ln b plus c, where a and c are rational and b is an integer. Okay. So here, when you see this one, you should remember what you should do, because here they don't tell you anything. They just gave you the integration question. And so in here, remember, okay, it's let's say a tip. And later I will, not in this video, but later I will give you some key things to remember, like how you can identify whether the equation or integration is integration by parts or it's a normal integration. Okay, so remember here you have ln, okay, ln, and it is multiplied by another x. So in that case you have to definitely use the integration by parts. Okay, so I hope you remember the formula for the integration by parts. So even you can see from the equation book. So u dv over dx equals to u times v minus v du over dx. So this is the integration by parts. Okay, and then the next important thing is you have to find out what is u and what is v or dv over dx. Okay, so I will do a short video for this one, so with the table, and so it will be easy for you guys to follow this integration. So you you have to just remember the table, and so with that one you can easily figure it out. Okay, which one is u and dv over dx and so on. Okay, so here we have u, and remember, so in integration by parts, uh, the left side here, okay, so here this side, so the left side is your question. Okay, so this is your question. So in your question, you have to assign what is u, what is dv over dx. So by using dv over dx, you have to find v, right? So that means you have to integrate it. Okay, from dv over dx to v. So you have to integrate it. So the tip is this. So check you have x square and ln 3x. So check which one do you know the integration. Okay, so in that case, okay, x cube, the integration we know, and ln x we don't know. Okay, we know, but it's a long process. But okay, we can't find it, right? So then in that case, for dv over dx, you have to use x square. And if you select one as u, then in the next part, in your answer part, you have du over dx, which is the derivation, which is easy. So ln x, we know that, right? The derivation, it's easy. So, okay, by considering those, now I can take u as ln 3x. So from that one, I can write du over dx. So first, the derivation of ln is 1 over whatever the inside of ln. And then by using the chain rule, you have to multiply by differentiation of inside. So 3x is 3. So you can 3 cancel and is 1 over x. That. And then dv over dx, we have to select the x square, sorry. And from this one, you can find, so you have to integrate the x square dx. So then it is x cube over 3, right? Done. So now what you have to do is, you have to just substitute that into integration by parts. Okay, so by using, so it's better to write it down. Okay, u dv over dx equals uv minus v du over dx. Okay, so now remember, the left side of this expression is your question. Okay, so what you have to do here, okay, in integration, I'm doing something that I take a single letter for that one. So you will understand why later. Okay, so now if you apply this formula or the expression for your question, so in the left side, just write down your question. So which is x square ln 3x dx. That's it. And then for the right side, you have to use the previous simplifications. So u is 1 over, sorry, u is ln x, ln 3x times v is x cube over 3. X cube over 3 minus, and then v is x cube over 3, and du over dx. du over dx is 1 over x dx, right? And so you can simplify this one a bit. So I will take here 1 over 3 x cube times ln 3x minus, here I can cancel 1x from here, so we have x square. So I can write 1 over 3 is a constant, and so x square, integration of x square is x3 over 3, right? Okay, so they are asking you to keep your answer in this format, a ln b plus c. Okay, so now let's see here. If I simplify a little bit more, you have 1 over 3 x cube ln 3x minus here 1 over 9 x cube, right? Okay, so we can write now where, so they are asking a, b, c. Okay, so where in that case a is 1 over 3, b is 3x, and c is minus 1 over 9 x cube. Okay, that part is done. Okay, so give your answer in this format and blah blah. Okay. Then what else? Find the extra. Okay. So here, remember, so there are two parts. Sorry. So give your answer in this format. Done. And then find the exact value of this one. So we can apply the limits here. Okay. So I can write by applying limits. The limits. So our question, I wrote that one as 1. So we simplified it, and so we have the simplified version. So 1 over 3 x cube ln 3x minus 1 over 9 x cube. And so the limits are from 1 to 3. 1 to 3. So you can now substitute. So 1 over 3, and here 3 cube times ln 3 times 3 minus 1 over 9 3 cube minus, and now the lower limit. So 1 over 3, here 1 cube times ln 3 times 1 minus 1 over 9, here 1 cube. Okay, and so here if I simplify a bit more, I will have 9 here ln 3 square. Here I have minus 27 means here 3 minus, here we have 1 over 3 ln 3 minus 1 over 9. Okay, so if I simplify a little bit further, so I can take out this square. So here we have ln 3 square to the outside. So when I bring that square to the outside, it's multiplied with 9. So 18 ln 3 minus 3, and here minus 1 over 3 ln 3, and then here plus 1 over 9. Okay, so you can here simplify ln parts and the other part. So it will be then 53 over 3 ln 3 and minus, so minus 3 and plus 1 over 9. So 27 plus minus 27 plus 1, 26. So 26 over 9. Okay, so this is your answer. Right. So now let's move to the third question here. Okay, the equation of a curve is ln x plus y equals 3x square y. Okay, find the gradient of the curve at point, okay, this one, 0, comma 1. Okay, so what is the gradient? So gradient of the curve means dy over dx, right? So that is dy over dx. So now in this case, you have to find out what is dy over dx. Okay, so now let's see. So we have ln x plus y equals to 3x square y. Right. So now you have to um, so in order to find dy over dx, you have to differentiate this one with respect to x. Okay, so now let's see. So ln, so the first one you meet is ln. So what is the differentiation of ln is 1 over whatever inside ln. Okay, so it is then 1 over x plus y. Then according to the chain rule, then we have to multiply by the differentiation of inside. So inside, when you differentiate x with respect to x, it's 1 plus, and when you differentiate y in terms of with respect to x, then it is dy over dx equals. And now here you have a multiplication. So you can consider 3x square is a one part and y is another part. So for the multiplication, so what we are doing, the first, the differentiation of first part times the second. So that means we have 3x square. Differentiation is then 6x times the second term plus then first term times the differentiation of second term, which is y, and differentiation is dy over dx. Okay, right. And then what we can do, so we have to find dy over dx first. So from this one, by simplifying, you have to subject dy over dx. Here I can multiply. Okay, here we have a denominator x plus y. So I will multiply all by x plus y. So here I have 1 plus dy over dx equals to 6xy plus x plus y plus, and then here we have 3x square times x plus y times dy over dx, and so I can bring dy over dx terms to the other side. So here left side we have 1, I can bring 1 to the other side, and this second part with dy over dx to the other side. And so we can take out dy over dx as common. So left side we have dy over dx. So when I take it out, 1 minus 3x square x plus y dy over dx equals to the other side we have xy x plus y minus 1. Okay, and therefore we can write dy over dx equals to 6xy x plus y minus 1 divided by 1 minus 3x squared times x plus y. Okay, and then we have to find the gradient, right? So at point, at point 1 comma 0. So we can substitute that one. So substituting 1 comma 0. So dy over dx, x value is 1, y value is 0. So 6, 1, here 0. Sorry, x is now 1 plus 0 minus 1. Divide by 1 minus 3 here. And then here 1 plus 0. So if you simplify in the numerator, we multiply with 0. So we have minus 1 here. Denominator we have minus 1 minus 3. Okay, so then it's half. Therefore, we can say the gradient at 1, 0 is okay. It's done. Okay, so that's all. And then okay, wait. Let me show you another another thing here. Let's say second method. So here I use exactly the same equation that they have provided us, and I differentiate. Or if you like, you can change. You can do some modification, because okay, I will write in another color here. So we have this ln x plus y equals to 3x square y. And then you can remove ln x, right? So how you can do? Ln x means what? Ln x means log base ex, right? So when you remove ln, what you can do is just write down what is inside ln x, this one. And remember here base is e, so what will happen? So you write the base e and write down the things which are in the right side as a power. So 3 y. Okay, so you can now differentiate this one also. So here when I differentiate with respect to x, it is 1, and the differentiation of y is dy by dx. And then for ex, again, the differentiation of ex is ex. So here now we can write e y, and times, according to the chain rule, you have to multiply the differentiation of the power. Okay, and so it is same as this part, 3x squared times y. So you can write here 6xy plus 3x squared dy over dx. So I don't have enough. Okay, so from this one again, you can simplify this, and then you can subject dy over dx, and then later you can just substitute the point here. Okay, so this is another method, or you can directly use the equation that they have provided you. Okay, right, now let's move to question 4. Okay, so show that sec to the power 4 theta minus tan to the power 4 theta equals 1 plus 2 tan square. Okay. So here what we can do. So in these cases, in general, I'm using the side which we have more information. So here in the right side we have 1 plus 2 tan square theta, a little bit less information, but here we have sec to the power 4 minus tan to the power 4. So we can do some modifications there. Okay, because of that, I'm going to start with left hand side. So, okay, sorry, let's bring back green. Okay, so left hand side. Left hand side is sec to the power 4 theta minus tan to the power 4 theta. So here, what we can do, so we don't have any formula for to the power 4, right? But I can write like this. Sec square theta, square of sec square theta minus and square of tan square theta. Okay. And then what we can do here. Okay, so there are different methods. Okay, I will show you another method to do this. And so from here I can use the concept here. So when you have x square minus y square, we can write it as x plus y, x minus y, right? So I'm going to use that one here. So I can write sec square theta plus tan square theta. And then here sec square theta minus tan square theta. Okay. So now you should remember another relationship, which is this one. So sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. And we can find a relationship between tan square and sec square. So if you divide this equation by cos square theta, so sine square theta divide cos square theta is tan square theta, and here cos square theta divided by cos square theta is 1, and 1 divide cos square theta is sec square theta. So then here we have a relationship, so you can use that. So instead of sec, here I can write tan square theta plus 1. So tan square theta plus 1 plus tan square theta, and here also tan square theta plus 1 minus tan square theta. So here tan square theta plus tan square theta cancel. And so you have in the first bracket tan square plus 2. So then you have 1 plus 2 tan square theta and multiplied by 1. That's it, which is the right hand side. Okay. So you can do this in this way. So I hope you understood that one. Okay, so we have part B here. Hence, or otherwise, solve the equation sec to the power 4 2 alpha tan 4 2 alpha blah blah blah, and alpha is in between 0 and 180. Okay, so you have to solve this equation. So as you can see here, we have sec to the power 4 tan to the power 4. So that means we can use this part also here. Okay, so I will write like this. From part A, we had 1 plus 2 tan square 2 alpha. So I will write like, because here we have 2 times tan theta. So instead of theta, we can apply 2 alpha. Okay, so 2 alpha. So then I can write all with 2 alpha. So I can write here then sec to the power 2 alpha minus here 12. Say equation 1. And then what we can do. So we have this equation. Here we have sec 4 2 alpha, tan 4 2 alpha. So instead of that one, we can substitute 1 plus 2 tan square alpha. So then we can say therefore I can write 1 plus 2 tan square 2 alpha equals to 2 tan square 2 tan square 2 alpha times sec square 2 alpha. Okay, so now we have to solve this one, but now again we have a problem because we have sec here. So you have to remove that one first. So I can write 1 plus 2 tan square 2 alpha equals 2 times tan square 2 alpha. Instead of sec square 2 alpha, we can use the same relationship here. So tan square 2 alpha plus 1. Okay, so tan square 2 alpha plus 1. Right. So we can now 2 tan square 2 alpha equals to here we have 2 tan 4 2 alpha plus 2 tan square 2 alpha. So we can cancel out these two, right? Okay, so from this one we can write okay, we have 1 equals to 2 tan to the power 4 2 alpha. So that means I can write tan 4 2 alpha equals to half. Okay, and then from that one I can write so I will bring 1 square to the other side. So then it will be okay, in general it will be plus or minus root, right? But here if I bring 1 square to the other side, then I will have tan square. So tan square is always positive, right? Because when we take a square of anything, it is positive. So I can consider only positive root. So root of 1 over 2. Okay, which is root of 1 is 1 and over 2. Yeah. And then therefore I can write therefore tan 2 alpha. So now for this one I have to consider plus or minus root of 1 over 2. Okay, done. Now we have to solve the equation and find the answers. So I have positive and negative, right? So I can write consider tan 2 alpha equals to positive 1 here, 1 over root 2, and or we can take tan 2 alpha equals to minus value 1 over here. So you can take 2 alpha equals to tan inverse this one 1 over here root 2, and here also 2 alpha equals to tan inverse root 1 over root 2. Okay, so then you will receive alpha equals to, by using the calculator, you will receive here 40.06 degrees, and the other one to alpha equals to minus 40 plus 0.6. So from there alpha equals to, by dividing by 2, 0.3. For here, alpha equals to minus 20.0.3. Okay, so now just don't finish your answer because, okay, first thing is this one. This is really important, the range of alpha. Alpha values are from 0 to 180. So in that case, we can neglect this alpha equals minus 20, right? Because it cannot be negative according to this one. And we can consider alpha 20 is, yes, 20.03 is okay. But it is not done because here the equation has the power 4. So in general, we know that if the power is 4, we should have at least 4 answers. Okay, so now here we found only one possible answer. So you have another 3 answers to find. So how you can do that? So for that case, you have to remember um, tan graph. Okay, so I will draw that one here. Let me just change the other color. Okay, so let me draw. Okay, and so if you remember, uh, if you remember the tan graph at degrees of let me just take, I will just change this one a bit. I will take the line around here because later you will understand why. Okay, so I hope you remember the multiplication of degree 90 in tan graph. We have the vertical asymptotes, right? So the graph goes to infinity. So let's consider here we have 90. So at 90 here I have this vertical asymptote, and here 90. Let's take here 180, 270. Okay, so these are the vertical asymptote of tan graph. So you should remember the tan graph, okay? Because otherwise it's difficult. Actually, it is not that much difficult because, okay, in your syllabus they don't teach you, but for these kind of cases there are some general answers for this tan or sine or cosine. Okay, there are some general solutions. So with that one, it's really easy. But unfortunately, they don't teach you that one. Okay, so in that case, we have to remember the equation, sorry, the graph of tan. Okay, so in there, okay, I will just, it is just a secret, but don't use this one. So like here, if you have a question like tan x equal y, then you can write your general answer as x equal y plus n pi. Okay, so this is what they don't teach you, and don't use that one. Okay, this is just for your general knowledge. So in there, what you have to do is just to find one answer. Here we found 20, and then for n you have to substitute 1, 2, 3, and so on, or 0. So when you put 0 for n, you will receive 20, and then when you put 1 1 to here. So then you will receive another answer. Okay, so 5 is 180. So 180 plus 20. So which is 180, and yes, so around 190 something, and so on. Okay, so we will see, but don't use this one. So this is actually easy, but you don't have any choice, so you have to remember the graph. So how we can draw the graph here? So tan, here we have minus 90, 90, 180, 270. Okay, so this is we write alpha, this is tan 2 alpha, remember that. So we use this tan 2 alpha. Okay, this is the graph of tan 2 alpha, not tan alpha. Okay, don't get me that one, because otherwise your answers be wrong. Okay, so now I have to draw the graph. So from 90, start with infinite, passing through 0, and goes to negative infinite. And the other side also the same. Here goes to infinite, and okay, likewise. So my graph is not that much clear, but yes, I hope you can follow this one. Okay, wait, okay, let me try. Sorry, let me try in this way. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Like this. Okay, so with the touchpad it's a bit difficult to draw. Okay, now here we had two answers, right? For tan 2 alpha we have plus root 1 over this one, and also minus. Okay, so let's consider that one is maybe around okay, for that one I will use another color, a line. These are, I can't use dotted lines because it's for premium. Okay, so here it's no need to be perfect, but just to draw this line, and here I will indicate the value which is positive 1 root 2. Okay, and then in the same way in the bottom side also we have this one, which is with minus 1 over root value. So we don't care about the value. And then here, okay, so now how we can indicate our answers. So remember, here the graph is for tan 2 alpha. So you have to consider these 2 alpha answers. Okay, so for the first one, here, this is the first intersection. So this is 40.06. So don't use alpha answers, okay, because we draw this graph for 2 alpha. Okay, and then we had a negative answer here. So by taking this intersection point, it is minus 40.06. And then as you can see here, there are some intersection points, right? So in the top one, like if you want to find this, how you can write the answer here. Previously it was 40.06, and always what in tan it's really easy. You have to just add 180. So here 180 plus 40.06. So okay, so then it is it will be around 200, right? 200 something. And okay, let's keep this one. And then for the second place here, what you should do. So, okay, these are from downside. So previously you had minus 40. And so here we go forward. So you have to add another 180. So 180 minus 40.06. So now we have two answers. Sorry, three answers. And maybe there should be another one. Okay, another one maybe here. Okay, we don't know correctly, but yes, we may have another one here. Oh wait, yes. Okay, somewhere here because we have to check. We have to check that with the calculation. Okay, so I will just leave. Sorry. Okay, so now let's see our answers first. So one answer is alpha equals to 20.03, and the second answer is 2 alpha equals to 180 minus 40.06. So from this one you will receive alpha. Okay, alpha equals to 70 point something. And because 140 minus 180 minus 40 is 100, 114, 140 and divide by 2, it's around 70. So you can just write 70. And then the next one is 2 alpha equals to 180 plus 40.06. So that means 120.06. So 120.06, if you divide by 2, you will have 110.03. Okay. Right. That. And so we had three answers. And then let's see. Okay, now we will check another one. 2 alpha equals to. Okay, so we had 180 plus 6, and we will just quickly, we will quickly check whether we can have another answer from, let's say, from the top side. So in that case, we had 40 and then 180 plus 40, right? And then I should add another 180, right? So which is 360 plus 40.06. So now you have to divide it by 2. 360 plus 40.06. So you have to divide by 2. So then it will, okay, here it will be 200.03. So we can't use that one. And then let's consider from the downside. So downside we had 180 minus 40. So when you go to the next one, you add another 180, right? So then 360 minus 40.06. So in that case, you have to subtract. So 360 minus 40.06 and divide by 2. So then for that case, you will receive 159.97. Okay, so which is within our range because the alpha values should be 0 to 180. Okay, so this one will be 360 minus 40.06, right? So when you divide it, you will receive 159.97, but as they are saying that we have to keep the answer in for one decimal place, so you can round up to 160. Okay, so those are the answers. So I will just delete this one. We don't need. So actually, you no need to draw this graph. Okay, so because all the values are taking with by adding 180, so you can find those answers. So here within that range 0 to 180 you have 4 answers. Okay, so I hope you guys understood well. Right. Okay, so that is done. Now let's move to the question 5. By sketching a suitable pair of graphs, show that the equation. Okay, so by question 5, by sketching a suitable pair of graphs, show that the equation this one 2 plus e to the power minus 0.23x equals to ln 1 plus x has only one. Okay, has only one root. Okay, so the first thing is you have to draw those two graphs. So I will start with left side. Okay, so I will take the left side as y equals 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2x. So when you want to draw the sketch, you should know what are the y-intercept. So first I will use y-intercept. So y-intercept at what? At the y-intercept x equals 0. So you can just substitute y equals 2 plus e to the power here 0. So it's 1. Therefore, y-intercept is at 3. And then we can find horizontal asymptotes. So horizontal asymptotes. So we use that one as x goes to infinite. Then y goes to here 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2 times infinite. So which is minus infinite, right? So y goes to 2 plus minus infinite. I will write here likewise. So 1 over e to the power infinite is, okay, e to the power infinite is infinite because e is a number, right? 2 point something. And then we don't care about that one, but okay, it's a number, and when you take the infinite, it is infinite, and 1 divided infinite is 0. So then y goes to 2. Then let's also take as x goes to negative infinite. Then y goes to here 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2 minus infinite, right? So minus minus plus infinite, right? So e to the power plus infinite is infinite, plus 2 is again infinite. So y is here, y goes to plus infinite. Let's keep that one. Okay, and so that is for the left side. And then let's take for the right side. So I will take y equal ln 1 plus x. So I can find the domain because inside ln x cannot be negative. Okay, so therefore 1 plus x should be greater than 0. So from this one we can write x is greater than 1. So this graph uh, is there for x greater than -1. Okay, and then I can write y intercept at x equals 0. Okay, so then y equals ln 1 plus 0. So ln 1 is 0, and then we can find as x goes to infinite, then what will happen? Y. So when x goes to infinite, then y goes to here ln 1 plus infinite, right? 1 plus infinite. So ln infinite. Ln infinite is infinite. So y goes to infinite. And then as the x goes to minus infinite, sorry, not minus infinite here. In that case, we will take x goes to -1 because when you put instead of x -1 inside, it's 0. So and also here we saw that the domain, right? Domain is -1. So the graph will not go beyond x. That means it will not go the x values which are less than -1. So let's see what will happen when the graph goes to -1. Then y goes to ln -1 plus. So ln 0. So remember here, when ln goes to 0, then the answer is minus infinity. So y is goes to minus infinity. So remember that one. It is important. Okay, so now let's plot the graph. So we have this one, okay, and so we have to consider -1 here. Okay, so this is important to consider -1. So I will try to draw -1 here. Okay, -1. And about the horizontal lines, here we have x raised to 2, right? And so -1, 2, like I will take around here. This is 2. Okay, I will just, sorry, I will take a little bit down. Okay, so this is 2, and this is x, this is y. Okay, so the first graph is, let's see, it is intercept at 3, okay. And then when x goes to plus infinite, so the graph is goes to infinite here. Sorry, reach to 2, okay. And then when the x value goes to infinite, y value goes to plus infinite. So be like around here. We don't know. And so it should intercept y-axis at 3. So you can just connect these two. So it will be a graph something like this. So I will just try to make it more curvy. Yeah, kind of a graph. 3 and this one. So this graph is y equals 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2x. Okay, and for the next one, Uh, okay, for that case, okay, so when x goes to plus infinite, the value goes to plus infinite, and here for okay, and then as you can see, when when the graph reach to -1, x goes to -1, y value is minus infinite, so it will be here. So it will reach to -1. So graph is reaching to this one, and then I forgot one. So what happened when at x equals 0? So then y equals here ln 1 plus x is 0. So ln 1 is 0. So when x equals 0, the graph should passing through this one. Okay, so then it will be a graph something like this. So this is goes to infinite. This is 0. So this is the graph of y equal ln 1 plus x. Okay, this is the sketch. And then here we by sketching this one has, okay, we have to show that there's only one root. So in that case here, as you can see, there is only one intersection, right? So you have to write it and explain the function. So I will write like this. Oh, sorry, I will select the green color. Okay, the function y equal to plus e to the power minus 2x is a decreasing, right? Decreasing, and y equals 1 plus x is increasing. Increasing for x greater than -1, right? Therefore, the two graphs, therefore the two graphs the two graphs intersect only once. Only once. So the equation equation 2 plus e minus 0.2x equals ln x plus 1 has only one root. Only one root. Okay, so we proved that it has only one root. Okay, then part B. By showing calculation that this root lies between 7 and, so it's really easy for showing this one. So what you have to do is, okay, we had the equation 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2x equals to ln 1 plus x here. So we will bring everything to one side. So 2 plus e 0.2x minus ln 1 plus x equals 0. So then let's take fx equals to that, which is 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2x minus ln 1 plus x. Okay, so now we substitute those two values, which is 7 and 9. Okay, so yeah, 7. So 2 plus instead of x, we write 7 into times here 7 minus ln 1 plus here 7. So using the calculator, you can find the answer, which comes 0.1672 when I round up for 4 decimal places. And in the same way, you can find out with 9. So 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2. Here 9 minus ln 1 plus 9 equals to, you will receive minus 0.1373. So now as you can see, there is a sign change, right? So when you substitute two values and if you receive a sign change, that means in between those two values, there must be a root. Okay. So now how we can write the answer? So change of sign. You can write change of sign indicates the presence of a root. Okay, root. So there is a root. There is a root lies between 7 and 9. Okay, it's done. Okay, then part C. Let's see. So here they have given us an iterative formula. So to determine the root to the correct two decimal places. Okay, so remember here answer should be for two decimal places, given that the results of each iteration to 4 decimals. Okay, and exp x is an alternative notation for each. Okay, so now for this one, so we can write it down. Here x n plus 1, as they're saying, so it's e to the power this one 2 plus e to the power minus 0.2x here n and then minus 1. Okay, so we should create table. Okay, so we will take the n value. Okay, so we will use the n value for the table, and then the next column I will use. Okay, so okay, so I will take like this, and then also you have to create another column for the equation. So which is let's say x plus 1, which is we will take f x n equals to this one, which is e to the power 2 plus e minus 0.2 x n. minus 1. Right. So how we can start with applying the equation? So in general, what I'm doing is I'm taking the average of these two values. So the initial value I'm taking 7 plus 9 divided by 2, 16. So it's 8. So first I substitute 8. Okay. And so you have to use the calculator and find uh, the answer when you substitute 8. So when you substitute 8, you will receive 8.4041. Okay. And then, as they are saying, the correct answer should be for two decimal places. So you have to always check the first two decimal places, whether they are same or not. So if they are not same, you have to move to the next iteration and use the final answer as in substitution. So now I received this one 8. So now I'm again substituting this answer for 2 1. Actually, okay. Unfortunately, I am unable to show you the way to use the calculator because I don't have the license. So sooner I will show you the calculations as well here. So you can create this equation. You can create this equation in your scientific calculator. So from that one, you no need to type always this e to the power and so on. So you have to just with that formula, you can create this formula. With that one, you can just type this value, the substitution value, and get the answer. So I will show you that one also in the future because we are going to discuss more papers here, so we will have the same type of questions. So okay, so when you substitute now 8.0421, you will receive 8.0269. So again, the first two second decimals. So first one 0.4, the other one 0.2, or when you round up, it's 3. Nope. Then again, 8 point. So when I substitute this one, become 8.0324. Okay. Again, it's not that one. And then next goes to other one. So 8.0324. With this one, you will receive 8.0304. Okay, still we don't have. Again, substitute 04. Then you will have 8.0311. Again, no. Then 8.0311 we substitute. So we will receive 8.0308. Still no. Now we substitute 8.0308. So then you will receive answer 8.0309. Okay, so now here, as you can see, the first two decimal places are similar, so we can just check to confirm that one. So now our answer should be 8.03. Let's try to confirm it. So if I substitute this one, your answer will be again 0.0309. So here, as you can see, now your answer is repetitive. So your correct answer is here, or here. So we have to keep our answer for two decimal places. Okay, therefore the root. The root is 8.03 to 2 decimal places. Okay, that's done. Now let's move to question 6. So here, see, okay, a diagram shows curve y equals sine 2x. Inside we have 1 plus sine 2x. For here they gave us a range from 0 to 4 3 pi, and the minimum point is m, the shaded region bounded by curve, blah, 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 and this shaded area indicated by r. Okay, given that x coordinate of m lies in the interval half pi and 3 over pi. Find the exact coordinate. Okay, so you have to find out the exact coordinate of m, and they say that that value lies in between this. Okay, so now let's think how we can do that. So you know that in a graph, a maximum or minimum point is given, or let's say if you calculate the gradient for dy over dx, right? And at the maximum or minimum point, we know that the value is 0, right? Okay, so we can use that concept here. So let's take the equation y equal sine 2x times 1 plus sine 2x. Okay, so now I'm going to do the differentiation with respect to x, and so it's a multiplication. So I will take sine 2x as the first term, and 1 plus sine 2x is the second term. So I will take the differentiation of first term, sine. Differentiation of sine is cos 2x, and multiply by 2, the integration of inside, times second term, plus then first term times the differentiation of second term. So differentiation of 1 is 0, plus differentiation of sine is cos, so cos 2x, and inside differentiation of 2x is 2. And so I can simplify a bit. I can see that cos 2x is common, so 2 cos 2x. So cos 2x is common. So I will have here 1 plus sine 2x plus sine 2x. So here we have 2 cos 2x, then 1 plus 2 sine 2x. So we can say that at min or max point, dy over dx equals to 0. Therefore, 2 cos 2x, 1 plus 2 sine 2x equals to 0. Okay, and so now we have to solve this. So here the multiplication is 0, so 2 is just a constant. So we can say that cos 2x equal to 0, or 1 plus 2 sine 2x equals to 0. So here I can write 2x equals to cos inverse 0, or 1 goes to the side, so minus 1, so minus half. So 2x equals to sine minus half 2x equal cos 0 is pi. So then here you will have, okay, so now we have a problem here because for sine minus half, so minus half means uh, sine 30, right? Sine 30, but they gave us a range also. So we have to find out which one is the correct. So I will just quickly draw like this, the sine graph, to have an idea. Okay, so sine 0 is 0. So it goes like this. And this one, right? So here we had 2x is minus half, right? So let's say here minus half is here. So minus half. So you will receive 1 is minus 60. And so the next one, then you will receive 180 because this is pi. So 180 plus from the symmetry. This is small angle is this, which is 7 pi over 6. Okay, so we have to take that one, right? Because the other angle value is negative. So we should have positive answer as they are saying. Okay, and so I can write here, so 2x equals to 7 pi over 6. Okay, so here then x equal pi over 2. Sorry, here 2. Sorry, I made a mistake here cos 0 is 90. Yeah, cos 0. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I made a mistake here. So 0 is 90. So x equal pi over 4 over here x equal 7 pi over 2. Okay, so then our answer, as they are saying, should be in between these two. So which is 90, and okay, here you can easily find, so pi is 180, right? So divide by 2 is, so I would just use this one. So this is 90, and so this one you can easily, instead of pi you can just use 180, and so this is 135. So your answer should be in 90 and 135 between. So here the first answer is 45, so it is not our answer. And if you check the second one, so 7 times 180 divided by 12 is 105. So this is our answer. Okay, so we can say that, so this is our correct answer. Then I can write when, because they are asking the coordinate. So when x equal 7 pi over 12. So now we substitute that answer into our equation. Sine, we had, okay, 2x and this one. So 2 times 7 over 12 times 1 plus sine again 7 over 12. Okay, so y equals 7 over 6, and here 1 plus sine 7 5 over 6 equals to, therefore you can write coordinates of m is, so x value is 7 5 over 12 and y value is minus 1 over 4. Okay, so done. Then part B, they are asking find the exact area of the region R. So we know that the area, so this is a curve and you can use the integration to calculate the area, right? So I can write like this: shaded area I will use A equals to y dx. Okay, this is the one, and so I will start. So our equation was sine 2x times 1 plus sine 2x dx. So we can multiply them. Sine 2x plus sine square 2x. Okay, so now we have a problem because we don't know the integration of sine square. Okay, so we have to remove the power. So what we can do is, you can use the relationship this cos, double angle formula for cos 4x equals, you can write 1 minus 2 sine square 2x, right? So from there you can write sine square 2x equals to 1 minus cos 4x divided by 2. Okay, so we do that substitution here. Sine 2x plus, instead of sine square I can write 1 minus cos 4x over 2 dx. Okay, and so I will just make them separate. So here I can separately divide 1 and cos 4 by half. So half, I have this one, and then I have sine 2x minus half times 4x dx. So I can write now the answer here. Integration of half, it's a constant, so it's x. And for sine, sine comes when you differentiate cos, but it will be minus sine, so I have to write minus cos. Minus cos 2x, but here we have a coefficient in front of x. We have to divide by that. And then minus half cos, the integration of cos is sine 4x and divide by 4. And also we have to we have plus c also. Okay, so we don't need to write that one, because when we want to calculate the area we have a limit, so just keep it like this. So if I simplify a bit, half x minus here I have half cos 2x minus here 1 over 8 sine 4x plus 6. Then I can calculate the area of the shaded part. Is you have to take the limit minus half cos 2x minus 1 over 8 sine 4x. Okay, so from 0 to, so here the graph goes to, okay, so here from 0 and okay, so here you have to take the integration in order to find the area. So here x equals 0, right? So y equals 0. So when you have y equals 0, you will receive 0 0 because sine 0 is 0, and also if you put here 90, right? So because at 180, so instead of x, if you substitute pi over 2, 2 cancels, so sine pi is 0. So again this one will be 0. So the region is from 0 to 2. Okay, so you can find the answer here. Times pi over 2 minus here half cos 2 minus 1 over 8 over 2 and minus with 0, so half times 0 minus cos 2 0 minus 1 over 8 sine 4 0. Okay, so here we will receive pi over 4 minus cos pi minus 1 over 8 sine 2 pi minus here 0 minus cos 0 is 0, sorry, cos is 1, half times 1 and 1 8 times sine 0 is 0. We will receive 4 here minus here 1, so cos pi is minus 1, so it's plus 1, sine pi 0 minus 0, and here we have plus half. So your answer will be pi over 4, half plus half is 1. Okay, so I hope you guys understood that one. Okay, so now let's move to the 7th question. So let fx equals to this expression and express fx in partial fractions. Okay, so we have to apply partial fractions. So I hope you guys remember how to apply. So 5x squared plus 8x plus 5 divided by 1 plus 2x 2 plus x squared. Okay, so we have to consider the first part in the denominator. So the easiest way is this one 4. So here check the power of x. So it's 1. So it's just a simple function with the power of x. The power of x is 1. Okay, so on top you have to write down a function which is the overall power of x is 0 because here in below it's 1. So it's then a constant. Plus for the second one it's 2 plus x square. So you have to write a function uh, with the power of x is 1. So we can write that one as bx plus c because here now power of x is 1. And then what you can do, you can just cross multiply by this denominator. So you will receive then 5x square plus 8x plus 5 equals to when you multiply by this denominator, 1 plus 2x, 1 plus 2x here cancel. So I can write a times 2 plus x plus, then when I multiply second term, 2 plus x square, 2 plus x square cancelled. So you will have bx plus c times 1 plus 2x. Okay. Now here, the first one we can easily find a by making this second term like bx plus c part 0. So if you apply x equal minus half, so I can write when x equal minus half, so you have to substitute all here. 5 minus half square plus 8 times minus half plus 5. And here when I put minus half, what will happen here? Minus 1. So this part is going to be 0. So I have only this a 2 plus here minus half square. Okay, and plus 0 here. So you can simplify a bit here. So here we have 5 over 4 minus 4 plus 5 equals to, here we have a times 2 plus 1 over 4. Okay, so by simplifying this, you will receive a equals 1. Okay, then you can equate coefficients. So in here, so equating coefficient of let's say x square. Okay, okay, coefficient of x square. So in left side, the coefficient of x square is 5. And in the right side, you will have 1x square with this one and another x square with this, right? So we have a because here ax square. So we have a, and here you have 2bx square. So it's 2b. Okay, so I can write a plus 2b. Okay, so then I know the value of a is 1 plus 2b, therefore with b, 4 divided by 2, 2. So, and then also it's easy to find c by considering the constants. Okay, because in the right side we have the constant 5, and here you will receive a constant a times 2, and then here c times 1. So I will consider the constant. So equating the constants. So you have 5 equals 2a plus c. So 5 2a is 1 plus c. Therefore c equals 2 3. 2 5 minus 2. Okay, therefore you can write the partial fraction 5x squared plus 8x plus 5 divide by 1 plus 2x. Then here 2 plus x squared equals to 1 over 1 plus 2x plus 2x plus 3. B is 2 and C is 3. And here 2 plus x squared. Okay. So the partial fraction is really easy. So get familiar with that one. You can earn marks easily. Okay. Then what they are asking? Hence find the coefficient of x cube in the expression of fx. Okay. So now remember, for this one, we will have to use the binomial here, right? So binomial expansions. So I hope you guys remember that one, and you can find the equation in the equation book, so it will be okay. So, so what was our expression? Fx equals 5x squared plus 8x plus 5. 1 plus here we had 2x times 2 plus x squared. So instead of that, I could write it 1 over 1 plus 2x plus 2x plus 3 over 2 plus x squared, right? And I'm gonna make some simplifications here. Okay. Okay, the first one is, okay, I will keep this one 1 plus 2x. And then okay, if you remember, let me show you. I hope you guys remember. Okay, when n is not a positive integer. Okay, let's say here you have a plus x to the power n. So when n is not positive integer, then you have to take out a, like you have to keep that one as 1. So I will take out a, so I can write 1 plus x over a to the power n, right? Okay, now for this one I can write the expansion. So a to the power n, then we start with 1, then x, so n times, then here we have a plus, and then n times n minus 1 and factorial 2, here x over a square plus, then next term it's easy, so n minus 1 n minus 2. Okay, so now you have 3 terms, so you can divide by 3, and then here x over a to the power 3, and so on. Okay, and it continues. So I'm going to use that one here. Okay, so I have 2 plus x squared, so therefore I will take out 2, and so I can write 3 here, 1 divide x squared over 2. Okay, then I am going to do another modification. So this is equals. Now I will bring all these denominators to the numerator. So we have 1 over 1, 1 plus 2x. So I will bring it. So 2x to the power minus 1 plus here I have minus, half. We have already 2x plus 3. And I will bring the other one. So 1 plus x square over 2 to the power minus 1. Okay. So now we consider one by one. Okay. So considering 1 plus 2x minus 1. Because now we are focusing on the coefficient of x cube. So we have to write the expansion and isolate the coefficient of x cube, and then we can find the final answer. So now I'm going to apply. So always we start with 1. Okay. Plus. Then we have the power minus 1. And then the term is 2x plus. Then the next one is minus 1, and you have to substitute another minus 1, so minus 2. So divide by factorial 2, and here 2x square plus. Again, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Divide by the factorial, and here 2x cube plus. I stopped from here because we are interested in x cube. So here in the first 3 term we don't have x cube. Here in the third term we have x cube, and next one will be the 2x to the power 4. We don't care. So we are interested in this one. Okay, so now I will simplify a little bit here. So we have 1, then here we have here minus 2x, and here minus plus divided by plus 2 divided by 2. So I will have 4x square, and then here we have 8 cube, right? Yeah, 2 to the power 3, 8. So 8 cube. This is minus 8 cube. Okay, yeah. Then let's consider the other part, considering 1 plus x to the power minus 1. So let's write down the expansion for this one. Always start with 1, then minus 1, then the term. Sorry, here x square. So x square over 2 to the power 1. We don't need to write power 1, but okay. And then minus 1, minus 2, divide by factorial 2, and here x square over 2 power 2 plus minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, divide by factorial 3, and here power 3. Okay, so now we can simplify this one also. Here we have 1, here we have minus half x square, and then minus plus to the answer. So x to the power 4 over 4. Then here plus minus, okay, 1 over 8. X to the power 6. Okay, so then I can write fx as here. Previously we had x1. So 1 minus 2x plus 4x square minus 8x cubed plus then plus if you remember, here we have another term, my half times 2x. So half times 2x plus 3 times, and we have this part 1 half x square x to the power 4 minus x to the power 6 plus. Okay, therefore we can now find the coefficient of x square. Therefore the coefficient of its cube, in the first part we have minus 8 right here, and then okay, so from these terms we don't have because x to the power 4 x to the power 6, so only the cube we will receive by multiplying this one and this term, right, with half in front of it. Okay, so I will have minus 8 and then here plus minus minus 2 times half times half. 2 cancel, so 8 minus half, 16 plus 16 minus 16 minus 1 minus 17. So this is the answer. Okay. Right. Now let's move to the question 8. Okay. So given that z equal 1 plus yi and y is a real number, express 1 over z in the form of this one, where a and b are a function of y. Okay, so right, so we have to find 1 over z. So 1 over z we can write z we know already, which is 1 plus yi. So I hope you remember how to remove the denominator. Like when there is a complex number in the denominator, how you can remove that. We have to multiply by the conjugate of that one, right? So like if you remember, like if you have a plus b, the conjugate is a minus b. Or if you have a minus b, then the conjugate is a plus b. So we multiply both numerator and denominator by conjugate. So 1 plus yi conjugate is 1 minus yi. So on top 1 minus yi. Okay, so in the numerator we don't have anything to do, but denominator here we can apply 1 minus and 1 plus yi. So 1 square y square is square, right? So I square is minus 1. So 1 minus yi divided by 1 plus y square. Therefore, I can write z equals to 1 over 1 plus y square minus, let's say they are asking a plus b item. So plus, then I can write minus y over 1 plus y square I. So I can write where a equals 1 over 1 y square, and b equals minus y over 1 plus y square. Okay, so it's easy. Now they're asking, okay, show that this one, a minus half square plus b square equals to 1 over 4, where a and b are function of y, found in part A. Okay, so we will consider the left side because we have more information there. So considering the left side, so we have a minus half square and b square. Okay, so from part A, here we found what is a and b, so we have to just substitute them here. So a was 1 over 1 plus y square, here minus square, plus b is minus y 1 plus y square, here square. Right? Okay, so we can, what we can do? Okay, here inside this first bracket, we can take the common denominator and simplify. So we can just cross multiply, minus 1 plus y square, so 2 times 1 plus y square, here square, plus now here I can write y square divided by 1 square of 1 plus y square. And here I can simplify a little bit more. So here we will have 1 minus y square, and here 4, so 1 plus y square plus y square, and 1 plus y square from 1 plus 1. And then again you can take the common denominator and simplify. So common denominator is 4 1 y square square. So I will multiply by, so, and also in the meantime here we have square of 1 minus y square, so we can expand it, right? 1 minus 2y square plus y to the power 4 plus here 4y square, and so you will receive y to the power 4 plus 2y square plus 1 divided by 4, 1 plus y square. So on top here, y to the power 4 plus 2y square, that is the square of 1 plus y square. 4, 1 plus y square. So you can just cancel them out. So your answer will be no 4. So these are actually not theory, just simplifications. So don't miss them. You can earn points easily. Okay, now let's go to part C. So on a single Argand diagram, sketch the locus given by the equation of R z equals to 1 and okay, the modulus of z minus r. equals to half, where z is a complex number. Okay, so you have to remember some theories here, because okay, so let's say we have a complex number which is x plus iy. Okay, and then we have another complex number z1, which is a plus b I. So then here, if I write, because real z equal 1 is just easy one, because it's just a straight line. Okay, but I'm focusing on this modulus part. Okay, so equals to r. So this is the circumference of a circle. A circle with center A, comma B, and radius r. So that means here z minus, instead of zi, I can write a plus bi equals r. Okay, so you have to remember that. So first, before drawing the Argand diagram, you have to explain those information here. So I can write here z minus half equals to half, which is I can write z minus, here we have only a number, so that means half plus 0i. So I can write is the circumference of a circle with center. Now I can write, which is half, comma 0, and radius of half. Okay, and then r z equals to 1. So it's a vertical straight line. Straight line on the Argand diagram. A diagram passing through x equal 1. So now we need to draw the Argand diagram. Okay, so this one. So we have to draw a circle now. We use a different color here. Circle with the center is half and 0. Okay, so let's keep like this, and the radius is half. So half and 0. So then it will be something like this. Okay. So this is real axis. This is the imaginary. This is 0, and this is the half. Okay. and yes, and here okay, and also we have to draw the line also. Let's take the line here. For that one we will use another color. Sorry, thickness I should change to 2. Okay. So this is at 1. So this is actually this one. Real Z equals to 1, and this this one Z minus half equals to half. Okay, so this is the answer. And now let's move to part D. So here the complex number Z is such that RZ equal 1. Use your answer to part B to give geometrical description of the locus of 1 over Z. Okay, so now it's 1 point, so you have to explain this one. Okay, but you have to use your previous parts here. Okay, so now the first part they say that real Z equals to 1. So I can write a complex number. Sorry. The complex number Z equal 1 plus y, which is they gave us. So real Z equals to 1, right? Real part. And we saw that in part B. In part B, we found that a minus half square plus b square equals to 4, right? Where 1 over z equals to this one, a plus b I, right? Okay. So now how we can explain this. So I hope you are familiar with this one, a minus half x square plus b square equals this one. So this is an equation of a circle, right? So it's an equation of a circle. So we can say this is equation of a circle. Okay, circle with the center of half comma 0, right? Because I hope you remember x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square equals to r square. So this is the equation of a circle. So with that one we can say, right? And so half, and radius is half. Okay. Therefore we can say, therefore the locus of 1 over z is a circle with the center 0 with radius why did I say like that? Because here a plus bi. So a is the real part, so like in the x-axis, and b is the imaginary part. So it's kind of a y value, right? So then the relationship between a and b or x and y given by this. So it's a circle. Okay. Done. So now let's move to the 9th question. So it's about the vectors. Okay. Right. So here, position vector of point A relative to the origin 0 is this one, and the line L passing through A and is parallel to the vector this one. Okay, state the vector equation of F and 2 points. So now what's the story? So here this is the idea here. Okay, so we have the origin O and we have a point A. Okay, so then there is a line which is passing through A, and they gave you this A or A vector, right? And so this is this line L, and they say that this line is parallel to the vector 2i plus j plus 4k, right? Okay, so then how I can write? So here I will just create an easy way for you to understand. So we have this line, we have point A, we have the origin, so we know OA vector, right? And let's consider a general point here, R. This point R, and this L, and this line is parallel to this one, 2i plus j plus 4k. So now I can write OR vector in terms of, so OR, you can write O to A to R, right? So it's kind of a path. So O to A plus A to R. So A to R is the direction, which is parallel to that is vector, right? So then when two vectors are parallel, you can write them as a multiplication, like the relationship is multiplication with a constant. So then I can write the vector equation of the line R equals to AO. We know that, which is 8i minus 5j6k. So 8i, I have to put an hat here because I can't bold the letters. 5j 6k, and then AR is the direction vector, which is parallel to this 2i plus j plus 4k. So I can write that one as lambda times 2i plus j plus k. Okay, done. Then the position vector of point B relative to the origin OA Okay, origin O is OP, T is a constant. The line L also passing through point P. Hmm. So then this is also on that line. That means now we had A. Now it is passing through this point B. And here this is the origin. So you know this one. You know this one. And so on. Right? So OB. So this is OA. This is OB. So OB is also given. So we know the vector equation of the line. The line R equals to. So here I can simplify a bit. So by taking by considering the I, J, and K, so I have 8 plus 2 lambda I, and so on. So 8 plus 2 lambda I plus minus 5 lambda J plus lambda J plus 6 plus 4K, 4 lambda. 4 lambda K. Okay, now they say that line R is passing through point B. So I can write, since the line R is passing through point B, we can equate these two equations. Okay, so we can equate component because they are on the same line. So in coordinate geometry, we just substitute, right? X and Y values. In the same way, here in vector case, we equate the component. So by equating components, so if we can equate I component, so 8 plus 2 lambda equals to minus t. Let's take as 1, and the second one minus 5 lambda equals to 40. So I will just take lambda here. So lambda is 4t plus 5. Okay, and then the last one is 6 plus 4 lambda equals to 3t. So now I can solve the simultaneous equation. So I will use first and second equation. Substituting equation 2 into equation 1. Okay, minus t here. And so here we will have 8 plus 8t plus 10 minus t. So from this one, you will have t equals 10t 2. Okay, so 8, 18, 9. So t equals minus 2. Then I can take from equation 2, lambda equals 4 minus 2 plus 5 equals to here minus 3. Then we will check with equation 3 whether they are satisfying. You should do that one. Check with equation 3. So left hand side 6 plus 4 lambda is minus 3, which is minus 6. Right hand side 3 here minus 6. Okay, so they match. Therefore t equals minus 2. Okay, so they match each other. Okay, therefore we can have this answer. Yeah. Okay, part C. The line M has a vector equation of this one. The acute angle between the direction of L and M is theta, where cos theta is this one, and find the possible value of A. Okay, so here when we are talking about this angles, so you have to we have to consider the direction vectors. Okay, so let's see. So line L has direction vector, which is our first vector, right? Has a direction vector. Let's say d1 equals to, we had that as this one, 2i j for k. So 2i plus j plus 4k. And then the line M has a direction vector, let's say d2 equals to, now you can find here ai minus j plus 3k. Okay, and then they say that this angle between these two directions is an acute angle and given by cos theta value. Okay, so I will write, so the acute angle between line, between, let's say, between the direction is theta, where they gave us cos theta equals 1 over root 6. Let's take it. Then by now we can use dot product to find out this angle by using the dot product. We can write cos theta, so which is dot product of the direction vectors divided by their modulus. So now let's try to find them, because we know already the direction vectors. So the dot product Okay, when you want to find the dot product, what you have to do, just multiply the component. So 2 times A, 2 times A, 1 times minus 1, and then 4 times 3. So you will have 2A plus 11. Done. And then you need the modulus. So it's easy. You have to take the square root of the summation of square of the component. So 2 square plus 1 square plus 4 square. So you will receive that one as 21. Also D2. So in there you have A square minus 1 square, 3 square. So we will have here A square plus 10. Okay, therefore now you can apply cos theta. Equals, we had this one, 2A plus 11 divided by root 21 times A square plus 10 equals to 1 over 6. So we can cross multiply them. Root 6 times 2A plus 11, and the other side you have 21 and root A square plus 10. And then we can take the square of both sides to remove the roots. So 2A plus 11 square equals to here 21 times A square times 10. Okay. And so now you can simplify those. So here for A square plus 44A plus 121. Here 21A square plus 210. So when you simplify all, you will receive 3A square plus 264A plus 560 and 0. So you can divide even if you want to, you can divide by 3. So A square plus 88A plus 172 equals to 0. So now you can use the formula for the quadratic equation. B is 88, so minus 4A is 1, C is 172. Divide by 2, A is 1. So you will have minus 88 plus or minus 84 divided by 2. Therefore, we can write A equal, considering positive, 88 plus 84 divided by 2 equals to minus 2, or A equal, considering minus 88 minus 84 divided by 2 minus 86. So those are the answers. So now this is the last question. So let's see what we can do here. So we have a tank, a large cylindrical tank is used to store water. The base of the tank is a circle of a radius of 4 meters. At time time t minutes, the depth of the water in the tank is h meters. Okay, they indicated that one. There is a tap at the bottom of the tank. When the tap is open, water flows out of the tank at a rate proportional to the square root of the volume of the water tank. Water in the tank. Show that dH over dt is this one, and where lambda is a positive constant. Okay. So now we have to find dH over dt. But now for that one, we have to construct a relationship between volume and this water height and so on. So first we can take the volume. Volume of a cylinder is the area of the cross section. It's a circle, so pi r square times h. Okay, and r they gave us as 4, right? So then I can write 16 pi h. Okay, so then I can find here, say, so now we have a relationship between v and h. So I can write dv over dh. So dv over dh is 16 pi, right? Because 16 pi is a constant. Okay. Also, they say that here, when there is a tap and when they open it, the water flows out of the tank. And okay, so here the rate is, so dv over dt. Why? The volume reduces, right? So square root of the volume of the tank. So the rate of the volume decreases. Is we can take as this, and we will use minus k constant. Okay, because with the time the volume decreases, and they say that it is proportional to the square root. So okay, in another way I can write like this. So it is proportional to the square root of the volume of the tank. So since the volume decreases with the time, I can use a negative constant. Okay, so we have this one, dv over dt. Okay, so now using the chain rule, you want to find dh over dt. So I can write dv over dt times dh over dv. Okay, so this is the chain rule. So dh over dt equals dv over dt is this one minus k over v. Okay, I will just do a simple multiplication, dv over dt times d. Instead of dh over dv, we have dv over dh, right? So I can write 1 over dv over dh. Okay, now let's substitute the answers. So dv over dh 16, and the other one is minus k. So minus k v times here 16 pi. Okay, so therefore we can write it, just simplifying, it's minus k over 16 pi root v. Okay, what else? And we have to write it in terms of h. So I can write dh over dt equals 16 pi, and instead of volume I can write pi r square, or you can write 16 pi h. Okay, right. So by simplifying this one, so here we have root 16 pi h and divide by 16 pi. So if you multiply both the numerator and denominator by root 16 pi, so you will receive minus, okay, root 16 pi, and here root h. Oh, I can write minus, okay, root of 16 is 4, root pi, here root h. Okay, so by taking lambda equals minus k over 4 pi, we can write dh over dt equals to minus lambda. Sorry, so for the lambda we can neglect minus because they're asking minus lambda. Yeah, and minus root h. Okay. Then asking. So at time t equals 0, the tap is open. It is given that h equals 4 when time equals to 0, and that h is 2.25 when time is 20. Solve the differential equation to obtain an expression for time t in terms of h, and hence find the time taken to empty the tank. Okay, so we have now dh over dt. So when the tank is empty, h is 0. Okay, so keep that in mind. So minus lambda root h. So now I want to develop an equation for this one. So you can integrate h terms with respect to h, right? So therefore I have to modify this. I will bring this h, root h, to the other side. So I will write 1 over root h dh equals to minus lambda dt. Therefore we do the integration of 1 over root h dh, sorry, here dh, and here minus lambda dt. So minus lambda is a constant. So here I can just modify. So I can write this is h to the power minus half dh, and here minus lambda dt. If you want, you can take out minus lambda. Okay, so now if we integrate it, we can write here. So we have to add half, so minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1 equals to minus lambda t. Okay, plus c. So this is the one, and so we can simplify a bit. So it will be 2 root h equals to minus lambda t plus c. So now we have a constant c we don't know. So that's why they gave us this initial conditions. So at t equals 0, h equals 4. So we can say that at t equals 0, h equals 4. So you can substitute the 2 here 4, and here minus lambda 0, 0. So from this one, c equals 4. Okay, and then also we don't know actually this lambda value, right? Because previously we use here lambda is in terms of k, so we don't know k value. So you have to find that one also. So that's why they gave you the second condition. So we can say at t equal 20, h equal 2.25. So again, we can substitute that one to the equation. So 2 times 2.25 equals to minus lambda. T is 20, now C is 4. Okay, so from this one, you can find here 2 times 1.5 minus 4 equals to minus 20 lambda. So from that one, you can find lambda. So lambda value is 1 over 20. Okay, therefore we can write our equation. Root h equals to minus lambda is 1 over 20t plus 4. And they are asking, okay, solve the differential equation to obtain an expression for t in terms of h. So you have to now subject e here. So you can bring you can bring 1 minus 1 over 20t to the left side, so it becomes plus, and 2 root h to the other side, so 4 minus 2 root h, and then multiply by 20. So you can have t equals 80 minus 40 root h. Okay, so they're asking time taken to empty the tank. So we can say when the tank is empty, h equals 0. So I can write 80 minus 40 here 0. 80. So t equals 80 minutes. Okay, so with that one, we done with the paper. So thank you very much, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions or if you have any questions to clarify. So leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. So good luck. See you in the next video.